Welcome back to Triple Sports Talk. I'm Josh. It's Roy right there. Pod 127, getting close to 200 here soon.
Yep.
A
little ways off.
Yeah, that's true. MLB update. That's really where we're at right now. The next, few podcasts are going to be baseball. Next week's podcast. Let me make sure I have the correct date. Next week's podcast will cover some NFL draft information. And then the one after that, we'll recap it a little bit. Maybe me and Roy will play a little bit of a game like we usually do with this one. We'll see. But for this one, it's just going to be baseball and some games at the end.
Yep.
I'll go through the standings real quick. Out in the East, Baltimore. Now, some of these games do include some of the games played tonight, but Baltimore leads the AL East at 9-7. Tampa Bay at 8-7 behind them. Yankees third, 8-7, losing five straight. Toronto 6-9 and Boston 6-9. Kind of an underwhelming AL East start for all the teams, honestly, other than maybe Tampa. Out in the Central, who had this on their calendar? Minnesota Twins in first at 9-7. Tie with them is Cleveland Guardians at 9-7. Two-way tie for third and fourth. Royals and Tigers both 7-9, and the White Sox one back at 6-10. AL West, Rangers 8-7, along with the Athletics 8-7. Angels 8-8, Seattle 8-9, and Houston, loser of 8 straight, 6-11. NL East, Braves lead 10-6. Phillies 2 back 8-8. Marlins also 8-8. Nationals 7-9, and the last place Mets 7-9. Out in the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates lead the division 10-6. Cincinnati 9-7. St. Louis 8-7, along with Milwaukee at 8-7. And last place, the Cubs 7-9. And out in West in the NL, Dodgers best record in the sport 11-4, one behind or 1.5 behind. Padres 10-6, Diamondbacks 9-8, and then tied for fourth and fifth, Giants and Rockies 6-10. Roy, you got anything for me?
Nah, I mean, I don't take stock into first month. I told you that last week. Yeah. I'm impressed with the Braves, though. I mean, 10-6. I told you Vegas had them winning 80-some games, and you kept saying no. So
I still don't think pitching can hold up.
They got young stuff in the minor leagues, or good minor league system. So I put stock at they're going to keep. I mean, I'm not going to say they're going to be rolling like they are now. Yeah. Pittsburgh, this is Pittsburgh's technical Pittsburgh. They're really good for the first month and a half, and then things fall off. So we'll just see if that sticks around. So other than that, I mean, the AL about everybody's the same. I mean, their records are, it's just there's no really good team. There's not really bad teams right now. So this first month, it's going to take some time to figure out who they are.
Yeah, I look at Houston, losers of 8 straight. That's just not Houston-like. Their pitching staff's really banged up. It really wasn't that good coming in. Ema has now hit the IL. Hunter Brown has hit the IL. So that pitching staff's pretty thin, and their offense just really hasn't clicked yet. Most offenses in the league have not clicked yet, but still, they really haven't gotten going. Minnesota 9-7, good start for them. I really don't think they're that good. But hey, 9-7's 9-7. AL East is a jumbled mess. Everyone's so close. But disappointed in really the bottom 3 teams, Yankees, Blue Jays, and Red Sox. I don't know if you saw Garrett Crochet start today, Roy, against the Minnesota Twins.
Today.
1.2, gave up 9 hits and 11 earned runs. I mean,
good.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. I mean, the Mets are 7-9, but I mean, you're right at 500. They've lost 5 straight.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's early.
Yeah,
pitching's just not. Their pitchers are still struggling to find their command and things, and hitting's just been atrocious across the board throughout baseball. Has. And I don't know if it has to do with everybody being at the World Classic or what it has. It's just been. I mean, it's been terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot else for the standings. But yeah. But I do want to take us to our players of the week, Roy.
Yep.
Roy, you got a player of the week?
I do. I saw him pitch over the weekend, and I was very, my player of the week this week is Jacob deGrom.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think I had?
I have a pitcher too, so I thought maybe we were going to get the same guy.
No, I don't know if you guys remember Jacob deGrom when he was a Met. I mean, the guy just dominated for about 3 years, just dominated, and didn't win many ball games because the Mets couldn't score. His first outing this year was not very good. I mean, it was pretty pathetic. He only went 4 2/3, gave up 6 hits and 3 runs. All right. But his last 2 starts is a little bit more Jacob deGrom. He's given up, he's gone 11 innings, given up 5 hits and only 2 earned runs. And he has struck out the same amount they normally, I'll get back in here. Dang it. Went to the wrong one, but he looks more like Jacob deGrom. He's just had Tommy John. He struggled getting back, but this guy looks in 2 games. I'm just saying that's why I'm giving him props because I enjoyed watching him pitch. When I watched him when he was a Met down in Atlanta, he went 8 innings that day, only gave up a home run, solo shot, and they lost 1-0.
Yep.
And I think he struck out 11 that day. It was 102-degree heat. We were down there in Atlanta watching it with some of the military guys, and just guys like that. You're a dog, and you get out there and you fight it, and then you can't win. But so I just wanted to give him props to what he's done, trying to come back from an injury and being the same guy at 37, trying to be somewhat of what he is.
Yeah. I also went with the pitcher Roy for my player of the week. I also went in the same division as you, the American League West. That's what I really started getting nervous about because my guy also pitched over the weekend. Jose Soriano of the Anaheim Angels. This is his second full season, but I would say he's basically done about 3 seasons total. He got like half of 23, half of 24, and then really is pitching 2025 and 2026. 4 starts so far, Roy. He's 4-0, 27 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, leads baseball. He's given up 1 earned run in 27 innings, and it was on a solo home run. That's all he's given up. 9 walks, so, a little bit higher, but his strikeouts per 9 that's his home runs. Where's his strikeouts per 9? 10.3. Couldn't find it. 10.3 strikeouts per 9. Solo shot, so it's the only home run he's given up. He's given up 9 hits. Not terrible. It's about 1 every 3 innings. But for an Angels team that has and he's only 27, so it's not like he's very old. So good for an Angels team that has never found pitching in the last 15 years, like at all, to finally get somebody that maybe has a chance to be an ace. Because they've always spent big on the bats. They've missed on every single one of them. But I always never blamed the Angels other than a few situations. They always tried. They just made the worst picks ever, it felt like.
Yeah, but, and they've signed some pitching in the past that didn't work out. Injuries have hurt, but they just have some bad luck. Things don't work out for them. But and it's just, I thought they was going to find him when Trout got hit. That line drive, I don't know if you saw that. Was that yesterday or Saturday? Got hit by that line drive. I thought, crap, broke a rib, and he's out going to be out again. So they just have some bad luck.
But that's really all I have for player of the week. Sometimes I try to pick teams that don't have players picked very often, so that's another reason. Okay, I'm going to take us to our draft. Again, this is as of the after Sunday night. Sunday the 13th for whoever's watching. Roy, you no longer lead. But you also are not in second or third. You're tied for first. With me. Jeez. Both got 48.
Yeah.
Bryce, 4 back at 44. Roy, consistent. That's you. That's your team currently. Consistent. You don't have a team below 7 wins, but you don't have a team above 9. 7, 8, 7, 9, 8, 9.
I'll take it.
Bryce has 1 team at 10, 3 teams at 6. That's why he's a little bit down. His tier 2s have not been good. Astros and Giants. 12 wins combined. And then me, I've actually came up more from being top heavy. The Athletics have now 8, which is pretty good for this spot. White Sox have 6, but for a tier, literally the last pick of the draft, not awful. 11 from the Dodgers is bringing me up. I have the most wins in the league with 11. But yeah, that's what we got so far. I don't know what we got tonight, but yeah, we'll see. But that's all I got. Not going to go through the standing stuff. Not going to go over our award predictions. Yankees are going to lose again, 6 straight probably.
Sounds about right. They just been – I mean, they did nothing to improve this team who couldn't hit really a lot last year, so I'm not surprised.
Well, in the night that they score 8 runs, they've given up 8.
Like I said, I don't – you sound shocked by all this, and I'm not.
No, not really. More aggravated that they can't get an out tonight. But
and then Bryce already told me that the Cubs are going to get last place now. So
yeah, well, Bryce is the biggest. When they win, they're the greatest team that's ever played, and then they lose, they're the worst team that's ever played. So the Cubs have never been in the middle of the Bryce. It's either the best team or the worst team. They're
the worst team in the division right now. So
yeah. But I don't really think I have a whole lot. This might be a pretty quick episode. I do got a game for you though. You got a game for me?
I do. I wanted to bring up, hey, congrats to Rory McIlroy winning his back-to-back Masters. There's only about 3 golf tournaments I watch a year, and Masters is one of them. Yeah. So I picked 4 golfers in our thing that we do. Josh is a part of it too. My 4 made the cut, but that was about all they did. I think I finished 35th or something like that.
Yeah. I had 2 top 5 finishers and then like a 12th place finisher, which was solid. But yeah,
2 top 5. And then I had a top 15, and then John Rahm was +1 and way back there. So that kills you.
I have never done that tournament, like that little game, and not had someone miss the cut. Like I have had someone miss every year.
I've been doing this probably 5, maybe 6 years now. Or maybe longer. Every year till this year, I always had one that did not make the cut. Yeah. And this year, all 4 of mine made the cut. But then I had one, John Rahm. He at one point was 2 under for the tournament on Sunday, and I thought, okay, I'm going to make a run. And so I had a Berg. He was at 7 under, and I'm thinking, man, I'm making a run. And then that just ended after about, I don't know, 45 minutes or later.
Yeah.
So that was all. I just want to talk about Rory McIlroy. Yeah, good for him.
Are you excited for the NFL draft, Roy? See some of your college players go?
Trying
to think if there's any Michigan guys in the first round projected.
No.
I would say I don't think there is now that I think about it.
No, I've been the earliest one I've seen is Jason Barnum, second round, about mid-second round has been seeing him. And I saw a couple offensive linemen. That's been about it. We're not going to get as many as we thought, or as many as that we. No, there's not that many this year as we did in the past.
All right, I'm going to take a curve. I'm going to throw you a curveball, Roy. Talk about college football into NFL. That's kind of what the draft is. I count the draft as both college football and NFL. College basketball, your Wolverines won it. We talked about it last week very quickly. Transfer portal season's begun.
Mm-hmm.
Got some commits. Both our teams have a commit.
Mm-hmm.
Both our rosters are still to be determined because the portal is not closed. What do you think? What do you think the team's going to do? Or hope?
Well, they're still waiting. Michigan's still waiting on Marr and Johnson. They both haven't commit to the pros yet. What hurts there is you got 2 spots there, 2 key spots, 2 good players. If they come back, we're a solid team. But the problem is they got till like May 20th to decide. Yeah. So the only good thing is the portal closes next week. But as long as you're announced you're in the portal before then, you can stay in the portal as long as you want. Right. So there's some of those guys that have gone that are going to the pros, work out to see where their draft status is. They can still come back to college.
Correct.
So that's the only good thing about it. We still got guys. Now, the only thing I'm driving me nuts is when I'm reading is all the pricing, what they're paying these players.
Yeah.
I mean, Louisville's just paid two
Yeah.
guys $12 million
Yeah.
for two players, and they're in on another guy.
On one of the best ones in Blackwell.
Yeah, and they're still on another guy, the guy from St. Mary's, the power forward for St. Mary's.
Yeah.
So that's a 3 or 4. Even John Blackwell's a $5 million. So Michigan had a recruit come in on Saturday. I kind of want him. He's getting an offer for $5 million, is what I read today. I don't think Michigan's going to pay $5. Huh?
Juke Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I heard North Carolina offered him $5 million, according to what I read, offered him $5 million. Is he worth that? To him, probably. Is Michigan going to spend that kind of money? I doubt it, because he's going to have to play the 3. I mean, he played multiple positions. Maybe they'll pay 5. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what teams are paying. All these rumors and everything. How do you know? Louisville doesn't have the backing for alumni that I thought. And Mike Trout just hit a 2-run homer.
Yeah, this is just why I was shaking my head.
And
second one of the night.
Yeah, so I don't know. Some of these teams, they're like BYU just paid a ton of money for a kid. I just don't know where they get this money. That's fine. It's a cutthroat sport. I don't know. I want another guard, and then we'll have to see what happens with Johnson and Marr.
Yeah. I think those. I definitely think Marr goes. Johnson, I could see a world where he's back, but we'll see. Yeah, U of I, they got that Valks. I don't know how to say his name. Just a 6'7" sharpshooter, basically. I wouldn't even say sharpshooter, just shot creating 3-point shooter. They're still in on Blackwell. I think with this guy, I don't think they're going to get Blackwell. Personally, I never really thought they'd get Blackwell. I just think it makes sense, but I don't think they're going to outbid someone. And in that world, I just think he goes somewhere else. Plus Illinois, if they retain everyone that they should, I don't think Blackwell's going to have the ball in his hands every play. And I don't know if he wants that really. I think he'll go somewhere where he can have the ball in his hands every play. So I would say.
Illinois does that. You can go to Illinois.
I know, but Mirk's going to touch the ball a lot. Our freshman guard's going to touch the ball a lot. And that Valks guy's going to touch the ball a lot. So I don't know how much. I mean, last year we only had Wagler and what's his face? Mirk really shoot the ball. I mean, we would kick it out, but those were the two guys. Still waiting to see who all comes back for Illinois. I think Mirkovic will definitely come back. I still have this gut feeling that Stojakovic is going to leave. Don't know that for a fact. They were all on a live stream last night together, so I don't know. But something just tells me that.
You never know. Even for the title parade last week, the two guys that transfer out of Michigan were still out there, part of the ceremony, still doing interviews. So I don't, they got to finish the school year, so that's the only thing. I don't know. I mean, this is just crazy. It's a crazy world
right now, hanging out. So they're not in class.
Oh, shocker.
But yeah, we'll see. I like that Valks guy we got though, but we'll see. All right, takes us to our games. You got anything for me, Roy?
Yeah, I got it. Guess the player.
All right, give me somebody from the 1940s.
Oh, I can if you want me to, but I got you a guy that started his career in 2005.
Okay.
Last season was 2016.
Ooh, that's a little bit okay. This one's gonna be a little bit harder, probably, because that's.
Well, he only played for 3 teams. Started in Boston, went to the Phillies, and ended his career with the Nationals.
Boston, Philly, and Nationals. I have a name, but I don't know if I knew this player played for Boston. So if I'm right, I don't know if I knew that. But can I say a position?
Yeah. My
first guess is outfield.
No.
Okay, so it's okay. Maybe that's why I didn't think he played for Boston, because he didn't.
Who'd you think it was?
At first, I thought it was Jason Worth, Phillies outfielder, and then played for the Nationals for a while.
I thought he played for Phillies, Nationals. Did he not play for the A's or
He
not? I mean the Angels.
He might have made a third stop
I don't know.
somewhere.
Yeah. But no.
Okay, Boston. What was the second team?
Phillies
Nationals.
and Nationals.
So he ends in Washington in 16. Phillies and Nationals. Phillies to Nationals. So he's at Boston way back in the day. At what point of his career does he go to Philly?
2012.
Okay, so he played in Boston for a while. Then he made his way to Phillies. Okay. Is this a pitcher?
Yes.
Okay, I have a name. Don't know if this matches his career path. I know he pitched in Boston. I think he pitched for those other two teams, but he might have been elsewhere. I'm going to go with the name Jonathan Papelbon.
Jonathan Papelbon is who it is.
Yes.
Yep.
I remember him pitching for the Phillies.
He got into an argument with Bryce Harper.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you're right. Man, I'm good. I'm so good at this, Roy.
Yeah, you didn't get last week's.
Who was last week's? Rich Hill?
No, you didn't get that one either.
That one was tough. I even know who it is, but that one was tough. That was so many damn teams.
I made the last three pretty tough. I don't think you got the last three, so I thought I'd make this one a little easier. I tried to put it a little later because I didn't know if you really knew when he was at Boston. But he was good at Boston.
I don't think I really watched him in Boston, but I've seen so many clips of him in Boston. All right. I locked in. I got a win. Finally. Let's see if you can get a win. You did not win last week either, Roy.
Nope. I probably won't win this week either.
I think this one's easier than some of the past ones. Okay. First question, Roy. Need you to name me a current player playing on the Angels.
On the Angels. Oh, man.
I just take whoever the Yankees are playing and make it the first question.
I know you do. And the thing was, I was watching the game earlier, which you'd think I'd pay attention. I'm going to go Mike Trout because I don't think you went with him.
I did not go Mike Trout. I went with Yankees legend, Oswald Peraza.
Oh, gosh. I thought you'd go with that pitcher you just said.
Soriano? So. No. Next one. I need you to name me a left-handed only hitter in the NL West.
Left-handed hitter.
Not a switch hitter or you're out.
In the NL West.
NL West, left-handed hitter.
So, gosh, he's not there anymore in the Padres. Trying to think of which one of the teams. I don't know any Rocky players, so you can if I could just known one of them, I would have picked them. Because I don't think you go with Rockies.
Maybe.
I am going to go with Freddie Freeman.
Ooh. I went with the hot corner for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
He came across my mind.
I was between him and Ohtani.
But I can't think. I mean, because all I can think of is Bogarts and those guys, and I know they're not lefty. So I was like, gosh, dang it. I don't know any Rocky players.
LA has quite a bit. Ohtani, Freeman.
Well, I thought Ohtani is the first person I thought of. I'm like, no, that's too easy. Yeah. And then I thought, how about Max Muncy? Because Max Muncy's a name. I'm like, what do you use? But I was like, I'm going to go Freddie Freeman.
Like Devers is there.
Oh, I forget about Devers.
Luis Ariz is there. So they had a few too.
Yeah, I should have thought about them.
All right. Next question. You're almost halfway there. I need you to name me any Brewers player in the last 10 years.
Brewers player in the last 10 years. I am going to go with, gosh, who are you guessing?
It's a lot.
Jeff Hader. Or John Hader.
What?
John Hader.
Josh Hader.
Josh Hader.
Oh. Roy, I had Josh Hader down, and I changed it.
Really? You put who?
Devin Williams.
Oh gosh, see, I was gonna
had Josh Hader down, but I've used Josh Hader like 3 or 4 times in this, so I thought, oh, he's not going to choose him. That's sick.
I was gonna go Ryan Braun, and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh,
I gotta go with the one that's out there because you don't go with that. I overthink things. Not usually. Well, thank God you didn't.
Next one.
I'm Josh Hader.
I need you to name me an active baseball player who has made an All-Star game.
Active baseball player who's made an All-Star game. God, why do I go straight to pitchers for some reason? And that's who I think you're going to go with.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
I am going to go with, gosh, you know who I'm going to go with? Your boy, Jose Altuve.
You're an idiot.
Because I know you won't pick it. So I know I'm made it to the next round.
Paul Skeens.
See, that's Paul Skeens and Tarek Skubal are the first two that came to my head. I'm like,
you know what would been a good pull? Yankees legend Luis Severino.
Oh fuck! Didn't even cross my mind. The other one was who else I was thinking of? Rafael Devers.
Mm-hmm. Already said his name
because you just said his name.
Yeah. Speaking of first baseman, question 5. Give me any Twins first baseman ever. If you say the name that I almost put.
Well, I'm going to say first baseman. Oh, I see his face. He's an older player, but I don't know if I can think of his name. That's right. Oh, gosh. First baseman. What is his name? Montetero or Montetilo. Played same time as Joe Mauer.
Justin Morneau?
Morneau. There it is.
Morneau, that's who it is?
That's who I put.
Oh, well, you're out because I put Justin Morneau.
Okay.
The guy that played there with Joe Mauer.
Mauer.
Oh, I was gonna say,
I was gonna say Durham, but you wouldn't. I know Leon Durham played there, but I don't know if he was first baseman or third baseman.
Did Rod Carew play first base there?
I don't know.
I think he did. That's who I thought you were going to say. Well, Justin Morneau. Here, I'll show you the screen if you don't believe me. Justin, I put Morneau, but I didn't know how to spell it.
I knew it was Morneau or Morney or something like that.
All right, I win this one again. I thought you had a pretty easy roll. All you had to do is get past that question.
Oh yeah, Mets are I don't pay attention to the Twins, so.
But the last question, just for fun, I need you to give me a player who played for the Boston Red Sox and is active, but active on another team.
Rafael Devers.
Damn you. I knew you were going to say that name after you said it 4 times.
I know.
I picked Mookie Betts, but
I knew you picked Mookie Betts.
I knew you were going to say Rafael Devers after when I read it. I was going to go Devers.
I'm going to go. I would have gone Devers.
All right. Pretty quick episode here tonight. Next episode will be – the next 2 will be back to being, back to our normal hour because we're going to talk draft both times. But, yeah, a little short one this week. Baseball's still ramping up. Yankees still losing. Hit the like button.
Might as well get used to it.
Comment. We'll see you next week. Peace.
See ya.